Hi, I'm Justin Millard, Vice President of Exploration for Eminent Gold, and today we are going to chat more about our Weepah project. This project plays a unique role in our portfolio as it is a known entity with a historic record of gold production. The Weepah project is located southwest of the city of Tonopah, Nevada, in the prolific Walker Lane gold and silver belt that hosts notable deposits such as the Comstock Lode, Goldfield, Tonopah, and the recently discovered silicon. The Weepah project can be characterized as an at-surface oxidized gold system that has been historically mined but poorly understood. Historic mining occurred via both underground and surface methods and has produced over 117,000 ounces of gold from the main Weepah West vein or shear zone system at grades averaging up to 1 gram per ton gold.
The structure historically mined is the Weepah Shear Zone, the fault zone and included vein, following the axis of the pit up to the north as bright orange in this video.
As we fly north, you can see that open pit mining predominantly focused on producing gold from one of 3 recognized mineralized structures on the project, the Weepah vein or shear zone. You can also see that on the right side of the pit it is discolored orange and brown. This is due to a secondary mineralized structure, the Central Pediment fault zone, intersecting the pit at this location. A number of the original underground adits from the 1920s followed these high-grade secondary structures, as you can see on the right side of the pit, and this is also where a technical team was able to access a few of these structures, complementing the recognized mineralization across the Weepah Shear Zone.
Our technical team has identified a new controlling structure, focusing mineralization. This fault zone extends from that Weepah Shear Zone east out the side of the pit for 500 meters.
The Central Pediment fault zone has been initially characterized by rock chips and channel samples taken from the pit high wall that identify numerous high-angle structures that carry up to 54.2 grams per ton. These structures are interpreted to be part of the basin-bounding fault system and extend in between the historically mined Weepah West Shear Zone and the Weepah East gold occurrences. The Central Pediment fault zone has never before been drill tested, as in the 1930s the mining infrastructure was located atop of it and was only recently recognized by Eminent's technical team.
This is going to be one of 2 drill targets the upcoming season. The second drill target extends from the east to the southwest 1.5 kilometers along the margin of the bounding basin.
The East Weepah fault zone is the 3rd mineralized structure recognized in the project and is the major controlling structure in the region forming the Weepah basin. Nearly all of the target is obscured at the surface by a 2 to 10 meter thick veneer of gravel. Where the fault zone is exposed at the surface in the Weepah East area, miners historically sunk shafts or declines on it. Drilling by previous explorers has produced intercepts up to 4.6 meters of 3.5 grams per ton gold at its southern limit and 38.1 meters of 1.2 grams per ton gold in the Weepah East area. We are now flying through a simplified version of the 3D geologic model of the Weepah project. Color balls on the surface represent rock samples, and the color lines on the subsurface are historic drill holes. For both, the warmer the color, the higher the gold concentration. The greatest density of known mineralization occurs where our mineralized structures intersect. The white lines projecting into the subsurface are the planned core holes to test the Central Pediment fault zone, a steeply dipping, roughly 150 meter wide structural corridor. The shorter white lines are planned sonic drill holes into the covered bedrock of the East Weepah fault zone, a moderately dipping, roughly 200 meter wide structural corridor to test if the near surface mineralization occurs along its 1.5 kilometer strike length.
For more information on these drill targets, this project, please visit our webpage.